When I got told I was coming up here to play for Australia, to be here and play in front of some locals and obviously my family members and people I've grown up with, it's a pretty cool experience for me. My name's Jake Weatherald. I'm a professional cricketer. I was born in Darwin. It was awesome growing up here. I loved being a Territorian. Obviously being a kid, you get into your fishing. Well, I wasn't as good as all the boys playing footy. I wasn't tall enough to play tennis, so I sort of went to cricket. My dad would always go outside and throw balls to me and stuff like that, but I was sort of 10 when I sort of took up cricket for the first time. One of my best mates took me under his wing and his dad was the coach at the time and said, come out and try out. So I went to Darwin Cricket Club. I was super supportive, built a really good culture there. Junior cricket in the morning, senior cricket in the afternoon. It sort of fast-tracked me from a learning point of view. So coming back to my local home club at Darwin was pretty cool. Not just to play cricket, but also just to see everyone that I haven't seen in a long time. When I was probably 13, 14, I had a dream of playing cricket as high as I could. Obviously the unfortunate truth of being in the Territories, you don't get the opportunity to play for the Territory, so I had to find a way of getting into a state system and figuring out a way of obviously playing for Australia, and that's the best way to do that, is to go down south. So my mum was big on providing that for me. It's been a lot of wobbles. I think the first one I had when I was younger, I'd sort of just finished school. I would say, not a very professional person. My mum sort of pulled me aside and said, you sort of need to sort yourself out. If you want to become a professional cricketer, at times sort of coming to a bit of a crunch here. So I was lucky there was a guy called Tony Judd up here that sort of said, if you want to come train full-time with me, you can come play for Tracy Village. I'll work with you every day. I sort of came and made a commitment to come up here every day, train in these nets here, spent every day here training non-stop, worked on with psychs, strength conditioning, did everything I possibly could. And it sort of just moulded me into the cricketer I became really from there. That opportunity for me was that was a big defining moment in my life. And so I owe a lot to Tony Judd and my mum at that time, who was super supportive. And then I ended up playing first class cricket when I was 21. So I was very lucky that the Darwin provided me good opportunities to train when I wasn't down south, and I was able to come back up here, train and play when the other season was off. Got so many great facilities up here, and the coaches are amazing. So thankfully now that I'm 30, I feel like my game's in a point of, and my mindset's in a place where I feel as I can be the best version of myself, and whether that takes me to the top of the Test cricket or it means this is the highest I get to. You just got to aspire to be the best you can be, and everything else sort of takes care of itself.